what's banging, man? It's your boy Nutso. Mr. Get With It and get your face knitted. Reppin' that Q Borough, nigga, Flushing, Queens, man. I'm out here with my motherfucking family. You already know what it is when you hear that. Ooh, hey, yeah, nigga. Screwball Radio with Black Poet and King Eric. Common, what up? This is what we do, man. Nutso, Queens, was banging, nigga.
Yeah, it's your boy Life Pretty Long, live from the pandemic. Yeah, so keeping the vibes right. You know what I'm saying? We got Screwball Radio with your man King Eric, Black Poet. Shout out my man Common, you know how we do, you know what I mean? Screwball Radio, get in tune, baby. We out here, let's go.
Yeah, what up, man? It's your boy Common, man, Screwball Capo, and I'm here on Screwball Radio with my brother Black Poet and King Eric.
You know what it is? Escape the drippiest of Screwball. I'm here with the wildest and the grimiest, King Eric and Black Poet at Screwball Radio. Oh yeah, shout out my big bros for life, John Nitty, Kyron, Common, Bronche, rest easy, KL Hostel.
What's hood good with y'all? This your big homie, Prodigy Hood from the South Central Cartel. I'm tapping in with the homies, Black Poet and Eric Mossberg at Screwball Radio. Bang that.
What's up? This is Prince Power Rule, aka Marcano from the Leftovers, and you're listening to Screwball Radio with my man Black Poet and King Eric. Yeah.
What it is, y'all. This your player partner, the legendary Cocaine. And look, I want to give big ups to my East Coast family. Shout out to Screwball Radio, you dig? Man, big ups to Common, Black, Poet, and my nephew Eric Mossberg. That's what it is, Screwball Radio, Buddy Boy, the legendary Cocaine. We on that Monkey with Funky campaign, you heard? Man, keep it wiggling.
Screwball.
You can slide if you wanna, spin the ride if you wanna, but you don't wanna. You can ride if you wanna, can't beat them, join the tribe if you wanna, but you ain't on it like this. You can slide if you wanna, spin the ride if you wanna, but you don't wanna. You can ride if you wanna, can't beat them, join the tribe if you wanna, but you ain't on it like this, nah. Blow the trumpets, get the pedals out. I wish you all a king's life, no doubt. Black liquor money, Guinness stout, Stefani money, no doubt. I can get a trout in a drought, make it litty in a blackout. I'm back out, chicks passing out, never fall out. Back with Crucial going all out, it's a blowout like the throwback out. Niggas got their rollies out for the rollout. I ain't rolly rich, but the tag and the T-so ain't rented out. Thought you in zone, you inches out. Interception, 100-yard return, Dion dance it out. I'm young Sanders, less antics, more showtime, less practice. Jerry curled out, now his ball head slick. Guru number 2, Mayweather. If you wanna stop playing, do slide. If you wanna spin the ride, if you wanna, but you don't wanna. You can ride if you wanna, can't beat them, join the tribe if you wanna, but you ain't on it like this. You can slide if you wanna, spin the ride if you wanna, but you don't wanna. You can ride if you wanna, can't beat them, join the tribe if you wanna, but you ain't on it like this.
You ain't on it like this. I go crazy with it, thuggin' ever since a baby. The hood made me spit it, the hood made me foul, the hood made me wild, nigga with an attitude. I run 100 miles. I'm cut from a different cloth, I'm licking off. You just another target that I'm picking off. You don't wanna slide, you don't wanna ride, you don't wanna collision collide. All my shit is homicide. Word life, shit's trife. I put your ass on ice. I come from the bottom, New York City is Gotham. Niggas acting gritty, I just pop them. I ain't playing games with none of y'all. I hate every one of y'all, put the gun to y'all. I know how to slide on you dummies. Catch you in the streets when you tryna make some money.
You can slide if you wanna, spin the ride if you wanna, but you don't wanna. You can ride if you wanna, can't beat them, join the tribe if you wanna, but you ain't on it like this. You can slide if you wanna, spin the ride if you wanna, but you you don't wanna. You can ride if you wanna, can't beat them, join the tribe if you wanna. But you ain't on it like this.
Yeah. Screwball Radio. Back at it. Episode 295. It's your boy, the Madman. Comet. My brother E. Mossberg. Shout out the whole Screwball. You know what time it is. Who to the hand. Yeah, man, we here with a new episode for y'all. Chestnut Checkers.
Straight. What's going on out there, man? Hope everything is good out there. We here episode 295, and there's a lot to address.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on, man. A lot of shit going on. Seeing a lot of, watching a lot of politics in the streets, politics, the White House. There's a lot of politics going on.
And you know what? The crazy part about it is now the people that sold themselves off a reputation of being solid, they the one breaking the code.
Yeah, man. I mean, unfortunately, that's like the new thing. So hopefully everybody out there, they talk about 6ix9ine. They talk about Sammy the Bull. But, now here we are, and everybody's doing it. But the funny shit about it is that people been doing that shit for years. They talk about the code of the streets. People, they jump out the window when it comes time to deal with the realness. Those codes of the streets no longer apply. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a select few that are solid and they take what comes with it. But, as history's been told, someone's always pointing the finger somewhere. And
we
right now,
we starting to see it too with two big trials going on currently within the hip hop culture: the Tupac Shakur trial and the Lil Durk.
Yeah, that too, and also, when you're dealing with politics, man. I'm talking about politics with government.
Oh, absolutely.
I see a lot of things going on. A lot of people pointing fingers. They up on that stand like Nino Brown. You know what I'm saying? They staring people down in their eyes like, yo, not trying to break no eye contact with who they talking to.
They look at it like, look, I'm ready to go home. Wrap this up. I want to go home to my family.
The funny thing is they think by telling it, they just going to go home just like that. And that's not the truth. Because at the end of the day, you still partook in those actions. So even if the order came from a higher up, you still performed the action. You still pushed the narrative. You still gave the order. You know what I'm saying?
Read some of the details of this whole Durk trial. So apparently he's facing maximum sentence of life in federal prison without parole if he's convicted.
Yeah. But you know, the thing about it too is it's not like he don't got no history. He's been, he's been in problems before. He's done time before. You know, a majority of his circle has done time before. A majority of his circle, have done things. You know, but again, the streets ain't got no love, man. If you move without love, that's what you get. Because if you show love, people show you love. But, the whole issue with that is because, his peoples was murdered. And supposedly, he wanted to give back. Which, that's the code of the streets. Somebody touch one of your peoples, more than likely somebody's gonna touch the other side. It's just that's what comes with the game. Same on the other side, same on the West Coast, same on the East Coast. You violate, you get violated. And sometimes
you can't go out there and pull a Charleston White, man. You can't be a proud teller.
Charleston White is just a bozo. He ain't really he's more of somebody that just do what they want to do and don't want to be stereotyped. When you look at his actions and the shit that he be saying, it just shows that he's not trying to be categorized. He's not trying to be what's that word?
Marginalized.
Not really marginalized, but stereotype. Like for instance, if you driving down the street and your hat is backwards, 9 out of 10 times police gonna pull you over. And if you sunk in your seat. But if you're driving with your hat straight, sitting up straight, they might not pull you over. But just because I'm leaned with my hat to the back, don't mean I'm committing no crime. But because you stereotyping me, you're gonna want to pull me over. You know what I'm saying? And it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. But on the street again, that's your people, that's your dog, that's the gang, that's the crew, that's the posse, whatever it is that you want to call it. They have values within the circle. So this is why some people do shit. And then when you're dealing with somebody that gets some real money and can put some real money in your pocket, it's not that they loyal to the person, man. They loyal to that money coming. And look, right? So all the people that was involved in it, he was taking care of those people. He was feeding those people. And look, soon as they think his paper stop, soon as they think that he's going to be going away for a long time, now they want to point the finger. Look at the 6ix9ine situation, right? And mind you, I don't condone snitching. I don't condone it. But when you look at all the events that happened to him, the kidnapping, the violating his baby moms, the violating him, the strong on him, taking his paper, you know, taking paper for him to perform and not even telling him. And now he's put in a situation when this whole big thing is going down, and he says, "You know what? I ain't had nothing to do with that."
They all gotta go then.
It was him. It was him. It was him. Like I said, they up there like Nino Brown. It was him. It was him. It was him. You know. He went and did his little time. Came out. Now everybody calls him a rat. But look what's going on.
Everybody rat.
Anybody that's facing something life-changing, they tell him. But like I said, there's a solid amount of people that they just gonna take it. They're gonna take it and rock. Because guess what? If there's any holes in that, you know what I'm saying, where they could come back down on appeal, and any holes in the case, or if they did something wrong, they walk free. They might be down 5 to 10 years. But guess what? Now you wrongfully convicted. Now the state owes you money.
And that's the crazy part though, man. Like it could be people that you took care of for years. Like when the money train is flowing, oh man, everybody, it's all a family. It's all a brotherhood. We pledge into the oath and everything. But this is the big test when things get thick in situations like this. Now everybody turn rat.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, man. You know that saying, right? When you was younger, what was that saying? It was you with your boys. If somebody think you're gonna tell on them, they're gonna tell you snitches get stitches. You know what I mean?
Now these niggas is getting awarded, man. Now they on podcasts. Now they doing promo press tours and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
they trying to monetize being a rat.
I don't want to say monetize being a rat. People want to hear the story. People want to know what really went down. Because mind you, we watching on social media. We might read the newspaper, we might read the news, whatever, and we kind of get the idea of what went on, Even with the people getting convicted, you kind of get the idea. But when the story's being told from the person that actually went through it, you like, damn, that shit is crazy. So for instance, look at the Pop trial. And you go back to the year of when it all went down. And yeah, point A, point B, point C, this is how it went down, boom, 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 because, that was the story then. But then here we are 30 years later. There's no change in the story. It's the same story. So if the story never changes, what you got there? You got none but truth. Because, if there's a lie going on or what happened it was slandered, eventually you're going to know that it was slandered. But when nothing changes, the story's the same plot went down, the same outcome. And here we are 30 years later, and ain't shit changed. Only thing I'm mad about, and I ain't really mad about it, but I could see where they got the probable cause and where they was able to, okay, now we got something. And it's because they want to write books. They want to tell the story. They think because a certain amount of times pass that a statute of limitations is exceeded. But guess what? If no one was convicted for the crime and you talking about it, it can open up the case again. And that's why homeboy's going through what he's going through. And he's been on 1,000 podcasts. Talking the talk.
Doing books, podcasts, interviews.
This is what I'm
saying.
He's
doing a whole press tour.
This is what I'm saying. And you know what else is funny? Even his story don't change. So if your story matches that story that's going on, nigga, there's a good chance that that shit is you. You know what I'm saying?
He said, he calls himself Goofy D.
It's a good chance that you was involved in that shit. Now, if you would have stood silent, would they be going through this? If no books were published, would they be going through this?
No.
Not at all. If you're not on the podcast talking your shit, you wouldn't be going through this. They would have to assume that you did it. But when you telling shit like that and incriminating yourself and putting yourself at the scene and saying that you gave it to your nephew and shit like that, that's where the nigga fucked up. And I don't care how many people you put on the stand. I don't care about that. Because the jury is going to be paying attention, man. They're paying attention to what's being said. They're going back. The history is repeating itself. And that's where everything's going to go bad for them. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm telling you, man, those podcasts and doing those press tours like that and paid interviews, it's going to do a lot of people in. Like, I even called that 5 years ago, that, man, this whole deal with y'all going in front of these interviewers and I will say outsiders and y'all telling y'all personal business. I said, okay. Them D's about to start knocking at your door.
For sure, without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. Talking is giving someone a visual. Because you're repeating a story. A story that's been told by numerous other people at the time the crime occurred. Which is wild to me.
You know how to get people. They figure this. The best way the feds or the FBI, for that matter, is they want to get accomplished is they take advantage of people's greed. They're like, okay, pay him give him a paid interview, man. Give him about like 5 racks to talk.
Yeah, look at Suge, right?
Yeah.
They wanted Suge to be on the stand, but Suge ain't gonna take the stand. Because it puts him like he knew what was going on. And mind you, he could know what's going on. But if you don't say nothing, you ain't got shit. Silence is golden.
Man, the fucker would have been off the charts if Suge would have took the stand.
I mean, think about it, man. You know, if the story is the story, and you look back at it, nothing's different, man. Yo, shout out Derek Mallory. Pardon me, kid. Shout out Derek Mallory.
Yeah, shout out to Walter Lowry, too.
Shout out Walter. What's going on, man? Shout out everybody tapped in with Screwball Radio. episode 295, Chestnut Checkers. And you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of shit going on. And you know what's crazy is
that I got a text. Hold on, I got a text from my homeboy. He listening right now. He want to ask us what do you guys thought of this whole back and forth with 50 Cent and Rick Ross? I would say this thing is comedy.
I mean, the thing with Rick Ross and 50 Cent is Rick Ross. I don't want to say Rick Ross is as big as 50 Cent, but people love Rick Ross. So they back and forth is crazy. Will there ever be peace? I doubt it. Because I even seen Rick Ross on Joe and Jada. And he's one person that don't fear 50 Cent. But when you really think about it, 50 just be fucking with that nigga. 50 don't take him serious in no way. You know what I mean? And you know, Rick Ross be taking shots at Tony Yayo, Uncle Murder. You know, he be taking his shots and shit like that. But, you know, all that shit creates content. Because we all know how G-Unit move. I've never heard a story where G-Unit was pumped down in any city. You see how they did Gunplay. You know what I'm saying? You see how they did Gunplay. And shout out to Gunplay because he kept it 100. But nobody's safe. You see how they did Travis Scott? Nobody's safe. When the unit moving, the unit moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I seen them, man. I'm gonna tell you, I seen them niggas at their apex. This was like around 2003. This was around the time they came out here for the Jay-Z and 50 tour. They did the Rock the Mic joint. Man, 50 had like a whole army of motherfuckers behind him.
I mean, you know, 50 running with the unit, man. And, you know, a lot of people that, and, you know, there's people that did 50 dirty too, you know, people that he had, you know, I don't want to say protecting them because they just part of the team. That they would do him dirty and later on, you know, steal from him or whatever was the case. But they've been running like that forever, G-Unit. The only people that I feel had pressure on G-Unit was Terror Squad. Because Terror Squad really about that life. And G-Unit too.
That could have got messy.
Yeah, of course. You know, it's the truth. It's the truth. You know, that's why they was called Terror Squad. They was really in the streets. But you know, all I say is, you know, 50 don't really do music no more. I seen him on a podcast with Ebro, and he was saying that, you know, he do music, but he ain't trying to put music out there because he feel like music is for the younger generation. See what Walter said. Dayo said it best. G-Unit move militant when they go to different cities. Of course, you have to.
Especially they came in the game with some static, man. They had a whole lot of beef coming in the game. So they got to move vigilant.
We'll just say Rick Ross got other things to worry about than 50. I ain't gonna front him. One thing about Rick Ross, he's a businessman. You know, he got the wing stops. You know, he be renting his crib out for movie, kind of like Lil Boosie. You know, like Lil Boosie eat off of shit like that.
I ain't gonna front, man. I like a lot of his music too, man. That three of his albums were crazy to me. Deeper Than Rap, God Forgive I Don't, and I like that Renzel tape he dropped. It was like a mixtape or something. He got some joints.
Rose, he's, you know, outside of you know, what he was originally, you know, people saying he was a CO and all of that. But everybody know the realness of why he was a CO.
Yeah.
You know, it still don't take away from the fact that you was a CO. You know what I'm saying? Whether you was doing it for that, you know, you still was one of them, you know. But yeah, man.
Yeah, you brought, again, but you break it up. We going to Terror Squad. We want to talk about Fat Joe's project.
Oh yeah, what's the name of that?
What is it? Organized Rhyme.
Organized Rhyme. Shout out Fat Joe. Shout out the whole Terror Squad, Bronx. You know what it is. Yeah, man. Joe's a legend, man. And Joe's a legend for real. You know. They don't call him crack for nothing. You know what I mean?
I think Joe dropped the project, and I think Busta Rhymes dropped the project too. With it was full of Dilla beats, so the OGs are still showing how to get it done.
I mean, they've been doing it. OG's been dropping. Look at Master Killer, Rakim, Corrupt, Battle Cat. You know, they just know how to make the music. You don't got no new people making music that hit like when the OGs drop music. When the OGs drop music, you can feel that shit. That should make you feel a certain way. When these new niggas drop music, you pressing fast forward. You're gonna skip that song.
And that shit is forgotten about in like a whole day.
But you know what else is dope? You got Hell Rell and J.R. Ryder. I believe they dropped the album. And no matter, even with him, you know what I'm saying? Even with Hell Rell and the shit that, you know, you used to see on the internet with him, and one thing you can't say about him, he got the rhymes. Because believe it or not, when Dipset was at the highest that Dipset was, I feel Hell Rell was my favorite in Dipset. Everybody gonna say Joel Santana, you know, but I was fucking with Hell Rell. He was just spitting that gutter shit. You know what I mean? And I had him up there, in them times. I don't know who had the better mixtapes. Hell Rell, Styles P.
See, that's where you know where you tapped in, because they were neck and neck in terms of popularity in the streets. Like, who was the hardest rapper?
Yeah, Hell Rell. One time for Hell Rell, you know.
Said thoughts on Jim Jones saying he would never work with Max B ever again. I mean, that's not really a surprise at all. I mean, I think people ask that question, they just want content, because we already know where they stand on that.
I mean, think about this though, right? Because, you know, Jim is solid, Max is solid, but Max B and Jim Jones, Diary of a Summer, hits. So imagine if they put their bullshit aside and make one record. Cause look, and I'm gonna tell you this: when French and Max B drop a record, that shit go crazy, right? Imagine if Jim and Max B drop a record.
It would set New York on fire, man.
Yeah, it would turn the city up.
Or if they would do it, I'll tell you how I do it. Have Max B be a surprise pull up on the podcast that Mano and Jim and them be doing. Can you imagine how crazy that shit would be?
I mean, yeah, but just seeing Max and Jim in the same spot would be crazy. Because you know the whole history between the two. Because you know, for those that don't know, Max was Cameron's people. You know what I'm saying? And Max knew how to harmonize and sing rap with that gritty voice that he got.
That melody. He had a melodic energy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, they did a lot for each other. Max did a lot for Jim. Jim definitely opened the doors for Max. It's just I always feel like when you're an artist and you got a label, sometimes them artists that's under you don't get the best light because you still trying to be the top artist. And you don't want nobody to outshine you or outgrow you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's where that ego come in.
So, for instance, look at Cam, right? And I ain't gonna talk y'all to death, but look at Cam. Cam put on Jimmy. Cam put on Jewels. Cam put on Hellrell. Cam put on J.R. Ryder. And step back. Look how big Joel Santana was. Look. And mind you, you know, Jimmy, he a student. So he was filming videos back in the day for Cam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So his mindset was always in every aspect of music. And being that Cam was his boy, that opened doors for him to be able to learn all these outlets of the business. And no matter what you say, for the last 2-3 years, Jim been putting it in. You know what I'm saying? Jim been putting it in, and
yeah, he went from the hype man to pretty much being his own man.
You know, yeah.
And one thing I like about Jim, and these guys had these four to me picked the best beats. Aside from a lot of the antics, Game picked some of the best beats. You know, the documentary 3 was dope.
Oh,
I
yeah,
like
shout out to Game. Yeah, I definitely listened to that. I thought it was a little different. I like the joint with him and Draco the Ruler.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Draco the Ruler. You know, it's definitely different. I like where he came with that. But yeah, definitely.
I like about Game. What I like about Game though, and that's the one thing we can't take away from is that when you get on the track with him, he forces you to get in a different pocket to where you gotta rhyme. Like you gotta really rap. Like he had Lil Wayne up there rapping his first, the best verse he rapped in years.
You know, my thing though, I'm gonna say this, and I fuck with Game. Shout out to homie. I fuck with Game. I just don't like all the name dropping.
That's Achilles' heel.
You know what I'm saying? The constant mentions. Because you don't really need them. You know, always mentioning G Unit, always mentioning Dre. You know what I'm saying? When you don't really need to. You the game. You don't spit nothing whack. I don't think I ever heard a game joint I ain't like. Walter said, I kind of slept on Hell Rel. Yeah, Hell Rel was, you know, he was that guy, man.
He said, I knew somebody would bring a game, always name drop.
For real, man. I mean, listen, man. I don't know. He mentioned Nip. He mentioned G Unit. You know what I mean? He mentioned Dre. On countless records, he mentioned Dre. You know?
Mentioned Nip. He mentioned Nipsey. He mentioned
Dre. Nip, Dre, G Unit, 50. Kendrick. Kanye. You know what I'm saying? I get it, man, but you don't have to.
Especially the way his skill set has evolved. He don't have to do it no more.
Nah, he don't. He definitely don't, man. Like I said, man.
Don't forget he mentioned NWA too. Oh, of course. He got it tatted on him.
Yeah, he got a lot of people tatted on him. You know what I mean?
Terrence Tillman, salute, my brother. Much love.
2 L's, man. 2 L's, who to the hand. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, E, it's about that time, man.
Yeah, we got to get him some tunes, man. We got a lot of dope music out right now. We want to give y'all some joints from Fat Joe's album. I was playing some of that, you know, salute to you for giving me the heads up on it. Because, you know, when we doing shows like this and I'm doing off the cuff radio, we get hit with music all the time. So it takes us time to, you know, get around certain projects.
Right.
So I got around this project over here and I'm thinking, okay, I'm liking the pocket that he's in right now. He's going back to not the Flow Joe, but more so Don Cartagena, so to speak.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get to it.
All right.
What?
The ghost comes slow. The wall comes wide.
I saved a life with a set of keys. My brother died with a set of keys. Unlocking codes with a set of these. And my niggas never tellin' what they yelling.
More money, more murder, more homicide. More sex, more neck in the Bahamas ride. More gold since the price went up. Truth be told, they icing us. Caught beef with the boaters, they notice how the soldiers salute when I walk on by the Black Moses. We pray before the drive-bys. You seen the price of coke, the shit sky high. Dr. J from the baseline. You can snort it off the phone, call it FaceTime. This how your heart turned chrome. They threw Christ on the cross, Judas crossed up home.
The ghost comes slow. The wall comes wide. The ghost comes slow. The wall comes wide.
I saved a life with a set of keys. My brother died with a set of keys. Unlocking codes with a set of these keys. And my niggas never tellin' what they yelling.
More money, more murder, more homicide. More sex, more neck at St. Thomas ride. More gold since the price went up. 88 wide body and I piped it up. Niggas say I'm capped, but my life is a caption. And I don't act, but I'm all about that action.
Satisfaction guaranteed. Selling sneeze, 100 carats up my sleeve. Niggas bleed, bitches living on their knees. Please look at your bitch, I can tell you ain't rich. Her YSL bags make me itch. I digress, the best rapper who ain't died yet. Yacht flow, feeling like a fucking pirate. No patch on the eye, but the chain slick Rick. If you lie them in the end, they belong as 20 bricks. I never reminisce, that good music money been spent. Rolls Royce 2027 engines. Spin that, my young Miami bitch blends in. Really live my raps, nigga, that's the win-win. Joe Crack, tell them Spanish niggas send them in.
The ghost comes slow, the war comes fast. The ghost comes slow, the war comes fast.
I saved a life with a set of keys. My brother died with a set of keys. Unlocking codes with a set of these keys. And my niggas never tellin' what they yelling.
More money, more murder, more homicide. Shit I seen as a kid, I have you traumatized. Swear my soul been cold since my mama died. Fuck with the dawn, I'ma make somebody mama cry. Niggas risking their life a million times a day. Hand a nigga a strap and I'ma find a way. That money come with a tax, heavy price to pay. Give a nigga some packs, I could crack out the microwave. Niggas risking their life a million times a day. Hand a nigga a strap and I'ma find a way. That money come with a tax, heavy price to pay.
See what I'm saying? This is what the fuck we do. We don't play, but we definitely gonna have some motherfucking fun. DPG Wu-Tang thing, you already know. Corrupt Young Gotti, Master Kill, yo. DPG, Wu-Tang, DPG, Corrupt Gotti, Master Kill, Mike Skill, Supernova, Range Rover pushing through, his clique and my crew.
This the hostile takeover, bossing over Supernova. I won't stop until it's over, running over with the rover. Spread like COVID. Got these toasted, hollow roasted, robust 223s the size of elephant tusks. Listen,
now you want a mission poster, deadly venom, King Cobra. The more I smoke, the more I'm sober. Voice cutting through the atmosphere, sound waves.
Sound waves, sound waves, digging graves, getting paid. There was a time when I was at my low. I couldn't crack a bitch if I paid for her.
Pay for her? Say what?
See, it was all bad, I had to pay for it. But now I'm back, bitch, for what I came for. You remind me of Carrie. She starts spreading shit around like Typhoid Mary. Me and Master Kill's out to bombard and bury. Bodies all around, listen to me now.
DPG, Wu-Tang, DPG, Corrupt Gotti, Master Kill, Mike Skill, Supernova, Range Rover pushing through, his clique and my crew. Ben Steel, Mike's phone, crush MCs, Guardsville, arenas filled, streets is real, move right, stay armed.
Atomical bomb, the mic is my sword. Wu-Tang, Killer Bees, G, Slum Lords, all across the board, living on tour. The God in the rods all alone, striking niggas that touch microphones. I said it before, fishes, piranha fishes.
Show her tiny pictures, taking riches, hitting switches. Good looking Brooklyn money, took it everywhere. Thoughts is unbreakable links.
Crack niggas like dishes. I'm done with these fake ass bitches. Fuck these niggas, man. These bitches and these bitch niggas. I hit you with the sizzler, like Sundays and we going to Sizzler. Twisting niggas up like Twistlers. Stop it, I spill toxic, aquatic, orca vibe. Keeping it live, 2-5. Fuck y'all. If you really got an issue, you want your family giving your mama some tissue. Wu-Tang, DPG.
DPG, Wu-Tang, DPG, Corrupt Gotti, Master Kill, Mike Skill, Supernova, Range Rover pushing through, his clique and my crew.
It's up to you, New York, New York.
What you cooking up?
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York.
Hey, shit. You know what they say, if you can make it here. Shitting me. Where the elevators don't work, we had to take the stairs. The Broadway plays, we got Broadway, yay. Yellow gay papi is what the Oye say. It ones on my feet make my summer complete. Check. If it's up and it's stuck, that means someone got beef. It's lit. We don't stop for the frisk, we just run for police. That's why we watch when we walk, when we run through these streets. Like, that's not a sweet walk, you thinking Junior's out in Brooklyn. Over cheesecake, they come and boom you out of Brooklyn. Boom. Shouts to the homies that's in the tombs or the bookings. Be careful up in Harlem, cause they'll boom you just for looking. Know some real kings if you ever get the queens. Know some Bronx bombers that still pitch to the fiends. Some butter Puerto Ricans that still strip for the cream. New York's the city, nigga, the Knicks is the team.
I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. Start spreading the news.
This one for the town.
I'm leaving today.
The big city.
I want to
Cabo, let's rap about it. That mighty NYC. We done overcame it all, so you know we came to ball. If you in the function, feeling like Brunson, never scared to shoot your shot, let me get a son. Okay, Brooklyn keep on taking it, all the money making it. BX got a Yankee it, Queens JFK in it. Staten Island cash rules, ice cream taking it. Butter pecan French vanilla, sure they keep on shaking it. Like that, da da da, fresh out of Bahama. Laugh all the way to the bank like ha ha ha. Boogie like na na na, blick go fa fa fa. Shots make a nigga's money dance, ah 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 ah. Ooh la la la. It's just the way that we rock when we doing our thing. We do bacon, egg, and cheese and hot sauce on our wings. We rock our Timbs all year and we loosen our strings. Sing.
I'm leaving today. I want to be part of it. New York, New York. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be part of it. New York, New York. If I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York, New York.
Hey, man. What the first thing they do when you go to a pawn shop? What they do? What kind of test they take it through? When you take the jury to the pawn shop, how do they determine if it's real or fake? They put the fire upon it. That's how we know if we're real or fake. We're gonna go through the fire.
Verily made the bus of Huey where they led us astray. From the driver's side of the Loomis, I sped up and sprayed, I foresaw it. Ducking all the hell in the way with a trail of red cups up the heaven's embrace. That's a coin flip, we Black Mirror for your enjoyment. Scuffs on the threes for following where the noise went. How we chase footsteps to find that spot. I chased Sir Davis with a ginger cayenne shot. Try and pivot, the talk outside was monolithic. Same height as my catalog since I got in this. And peace God frames that come with the mind with it. You couldn't see past him standing behind the timid. Truthfully, if I was to go and cut all this up, the stamps on the dub will be loaded ups in the tucks. Room shaking, shook off everything they assumed. Spirit of 95 is smuggled in the balloons. And you wonder why my walk like I sold multi. My track record good on both sides. I'm on stage kicking that most high. Sneak that dude like it's a combine. My walk like I sold multi. My track record good on both sides. DNA moves on minus the bow tie. That's part chill and part go time. Capricorn down to the logo chose. Talk Alpha and Omega. I'm the open and close. From where they flip squares off of Hello Moto phones. And my jeans from blue and green in my photo pose. The frame I rearranged, try and guide you out the slums. With a ball roll out of bounds and find a couple jumps. Turned that into gyms. Lined up a running and gave back the industry for time with my son. Revolution in the luggage, better find your bag. But the dice roll be Italiano flag. Red, white, green. My store don't be selling the black dice. Banking on a wave of a hand like it's a match strike. Skylar the writer, corner store symphony. Y'all get your fuse blown, tracing on the energy. The pocket of a Bethel with the aim of a ministry. It came from investors, I came from a soliloquy. You wonder why my walk like I sold multi. My track record good on both sides. I'm on stage kicking that most high. Sneak that dude like it's a combine. My walk like I sold multi. My track record good on both sides. DNA moves on minus the bow tie. That's part chill and part go time.
Yeah, Screwball Radio. New York. Ooh-ah. So the fuck I'm
New
gonna
York
say.
energy, man. You know, shout out to the Dicks, man. They brought that pride and confidence out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah, New York. New York City, the biddy that never sleep, you know? That's for certain. I ain't going front, though. I ain't one for no fucking chopped cheese, I'll tell you that. I don't need no fucking burger chopped up, nigga. And I ain't really one for a Philly cheesesteak either.
It's New York all the way.
That shit tastes like White Castle.
Hey, New York pizza, New York energy, all the way.
Yeah, definitely New York slice. Definitely. Not the dollar slice. Fuck out of here. I ain't going to no spot that the Italian ain't making my slice. Y'all can keep that dollar slice. That shit gotta be made with love. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna front, yo. One time we had this show, right?
Yeah.
So it is late. And you know, the hood spot at nighttime in the city, it be dollar slices. So, you know, we hungry. So we buy a pie. That shit came out to like $11. That shit was the worst pizza I ever had.
Mm.
And if you know what I'm talking about, the spot is next to a parking garage. You know what I'm saying? If you in Manhattan, you know what I'm saying? Shit next to a parking garage. It's downtown. Don't eat that shit.
Bad recommendations.
Yo, listen, man. You want to hit a spot that shit is called Tony's or Joe's. You know what I'm saying? Not just dollar slice. Nah, nigga. That ain't it. We're not doing those. But yeah, man. Another show wrapped up. Hope everybody enjoyed that was tapped in with us. New York
show.
Worldwide. New York City, we definitely in our bag.
Tuned in. We had a dope business.
Certainly. Definitely trying to get Poet back up on the show, man. So all my people out there, man. One day the God is going to grace us with his presence. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all my schools out there. Go get Scholazar's new album. What's the name of his album?
That was Execution of Volume 1.
That's Scholazar album, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go cop that. Stream it. Do what you do. New Poet album on the way.
Yeah, man. So yeah, we about to bring you at the rock up out of here. Catch y'all next school time, same school channel next Saturday night.
Yeah, for sure. Wuhan, take us
we
out.
Gotta go back. And since you know we entering the fall season, we gotta end it with your joint here, man. That rugby and this. We coming back to that season now. It's about to get ready.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Luzo, MMX, Man Unknown out right now. Hit me the order. Hit me directly. Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Word up. Suckers only respect violence. The real moving silence. From the X where I grew up wildin'. Mindset on surviving. Temperature rising for the ones they firing. Feel tension in the climate. See tracks on mommy's arms. She said it feels hot, then she feels calm. Tucked away the firearms. Wrong streets, arms, gem stars on point, so I don't get crept on. In tune with the lessons. Produce sessions, carry on tradition. Build with the children. Mega Montana shit, my view panoramic. It's the vandal with suicide tactics. Can spray with automatics. P80s, get dirty, Lord have mercy. Polo rugby, it's the thug in me. Sipping on this Hennessy, they suffering from jealousy. Everything is pure in the recipe. The closest could be your enemy. Check carefully, name in my pedigree. Who head to the army?
Blank, pale, emotionless face. The blackest eyes. The devil's eyes. I realized that what was living behind that boy's eyes was purely and simply evil.
Watch the barrel spin like a carousel. John Wick with the pit. About to spray shit, my penmanship is venomous. Drop continuous. These haters is envious, shit is ridiculous. Nine with extensions, ain't no question what I'm reppin'. You see the cloth that I'm drippin'. Ralphie exquisite, in the booth like the kitchen with pirate vision. You either gon' be watching or listening. Straight dope, fade the smoke. Strong roots, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the fruit. 2-5 tucked in my boot. Aim, shoot, get spun like Crash Bandicoot. Comet, I'm the truth. I feed off the streets. The truth I believe in at the bottom looking up. All I see is rings to my sons in the box from Coxsackie to Sing Sing. Look in my eyes, the realness you are witnessing.